So question 7. Three vectors can be expressed as follows. We've got FG, and we've got GH, and we've got EH, and these are all made up of their different components. So then we're asked to find FH, which is not one of the ones we've got here. So basically what they're saying is using these vectors, find out this new pathway, FH. But what's going to help here is to do a bit of a sketch. So you can see here that F goes to G, then G goes to H. So these are the two top ones, are the ones that we should be thinking about. So if I just do a sketch here, okay, if I say this is F and this is G, then I say here, if this is G, then this has to be H. Okay, so what we're going to do here is make up a new pathway, which is here, which is going to be F to H, which is the one we're interested in. Okay, so you can see here, you want to go to F to G and then G to H. So you need to think of saying that's the sum. This pathway is the sum of those two pathways. So what's that going to look like? Well, you have FH is going to equal F to G plus G to H. Okay, so what is this going to look like? Well, we're going to need to translate these into maybe a kind of a column form. That will make it a little bit easier to read. So this is going to become -2, -6, 3, plus 3, 9, and -7. And what you do is just add those together, first row to first row. So that's going to become -2 plus 3 is 1, -6 plus 9 is 3, and 3 plus -7 is -4. But we're not quite done yet. You want to put it back into component form. So this is going to equal, so first one is I, and then plus 3j minus 4k. Right, that's your final answer there. So you get 1 mark for identifying the pathway, that's up there, and then you get a second mark for stating FH. Okay, so hence part B, hence or otherwise find FE. Okay, FE, part B. Okay, all right. Well, this one seems, we don't actually, you know, FE, what do we have connected here? Well, we have F, but we don't have anything to do with E. But apart from here, we've got a pathway that tells us about EH. Okay, well, thinking about the diagram we just drew, I'll just sketch it again. F, G, H, right? Boom, boom, yeah. So we know all these. Then our new pathway as well, which we just created, which was called FH. And now the question's asking us, what is FE equal to? Okay, but we know that H and E are connected, but it's not, it's like the other way around. So we're going to have an E term out here, but instead of it going from H to E, we can see here it actually goes from E to H, right? Goes up along here. So if we want to create a new pathway that that goes from F to E, I'll do a different color just to make it clear. F E. We're going to have to think about how we sum these two vectors together. Well, basically, you know, you want to travel along that one, and you've got to travel down that one, but you're traveling the opposite direction. So you can think of it as going down the negative way or taking it away. So we're going to use this new pathway that we've created, and then we're going to use the take it away from this pathway there, and then that sum of those two will give us the pathway we're looking for. So go back to black. So our first one, which we worked out, is 1, 3, -4. So 1 here. Actually, I'll state the pathway explicitly because then that'll be better. Yeah, so F H minus E H. You'll have to do that to get a mark. Okay, so then we just write this in 1, 3, -4. Okay, and then minus, this is just from here, 2, 3, 1. Okay, and that gives us, well, 1 minus 2 is -1, 3 minus 3 is 0, and then -4 minus 4 minus 1 is -5. So there's your thing. And then our final answer, taking it back, is -I, and then no j's, so 0j plus 0j minus 5k, but then if you've got 0, you just input it in, so it's -I minus 5k. That's your final answer. And your marks are from, again, identifying the pathway here, and then for writing, for stating the pathway. Right, that's it.